until a few people are here. Maybe give them a chance to join back. But I might have found off, therefore. That's so bad, really. Hey, Manu. Well, it's better watch this one, because we might have solved it. It seems like running MSI Afterburner causes huge issues with the game, and that's why it constantly crashes. I've turned it off now, after consulting with them on the Discord. And without Afterburner, at least, it doesn't crash anymore. Performance isn't great, but it could be worse. Could be worse. So we're just gonna do this again. And what is this here? Replace song, mute song, dispute, trim out segment, blah blah blah. Continue. Okay. So I'll just literally we'll try again, actually play online a bit, and then we might be able to form an opinion on how the game is, as opposed to how it doesn't work at all. Okay. Are you seeing something? I think you are. I'll just have to figure out. One sec. This YouTube's so bad. Like the actual link I need to use to share the stream for the thumbnail to work on the previews is the link you get when you're on the channel and click on the video, but from the creator dashboard you are not getting the correct link to share, including a normally sized thumbnail. So so let me see. It's so weird. Why is it live? Is it live? Because yeah, it should be. I just get weird info here from YouTube somehow. But we're good. Yeah. Now I got the info. Okay, we'll try again. Right now. Hey Harry, you missed the first stream where literally nothing worked, and I was about to write you, forget about it. So maybe you just forget that part. Now we go again with a fresh stream where things hopefully work. The issue was MSI. I had MSI Afterburner running for undervolting, blah blah blah. It seems like the game does not like that at all, like at all. Period. It just decided to die when you have that on, and without MSI Afterburner, it looks a bit better now. So I hope I'll just go through the graphics real quick. Of everything low, off, blah blah blah. Graphics are not great. But I think let me just actually try the high preset, okay? Maybe we don't need that, blah blah, but we go low where we need to go low. And then we see how this works now. Just the post-processing is off, and then Special effects maybe can be medium. Shadow blur. Maybe we don't really need. What else is here? Okay, I think apart from that, I think we're just gonna leave it like that. And why is it ultra? Let's not have anything ultra. And then we're gonna use that, go online. And we just pray works now. We're not cooking. You mean the Ferrari is not cooking on Coda, or I'm not cooking? Prototype fixed starts in 7 minutes 40. So fixed hopefully means I do not have to worry about fuel or anything for that matter. And I don't think the car we're driving matters at all as well. So we just register and hope it works now. I think it's better now. I think it's better now with having. Oh no, this is not gonna work. I see it already. It's not joining the practice. I didn't refund. I told you the refund is pointless. But yeah, it's dead now. I think we have to wait for the timeout. Because when it's not joining the practice and you cancel it, you also can't join the event later. So we just wait right now. Nice. No, the whole refunding thing is pointless. You test it anyway at some point again. So I decided not to, and then instead I spoke with them on Discord, and it seems like they already figured out when you run MSI Afterburner and you do anything to your GPU apart from running it stock, the game crashes. Alt tab. Just stopped at least. So I think we're just waiting for the 6 minutes and then join the event because there's no free practice slot really. Seems. Try here now. It just doesn't let me. So 15 of 16 is full and 18 of 16 is full apparently. But yeah, I agree. Same headache as R Factor 2, but I would just still want to give it a chance, you know. And this is where the eyeballs are at right now, so let's try to benefit. Yeah, 5 minutes 40 to try again. Now there is no slots on the free practice. So it's weird. How can it be 19 of 16? And why are we not able to join? At least it's refreshing quick enough. In the end, like there's no question. We go back to ACC. I don't think there is any reasonable doubt about that. We're just giving this a go. See how many years they have ahead of them. But yeah, we apparently all practice sessions full. Nice. Okay, whatever. How many people are in this event? Well, plenty. Is that one server or is it several? Everybody is in the same group, so well, not quite. Driver rating, some are in S3, whatever it means, but safety rating, everybody's in B0. The crashes looks like it's all been caused by MSI Afterburner because I run like tiny amounts of undervolting, like the 110% safe option, but apparently it's just 99% safe if you run a certain game. Yeah, okay, we're not joining any practice here as far as I can tell, so we're just waiting. Not so easy to gain SR, yeah. I mean, I did a couple laps just now with the LMP2, so I should be fine if it's not for others. Can't go off track too much, yeah. It's like the whole driving is a bit weird still. Like you can go into the front more until the rear starts kind of floating. A bit weird, but it's what R Factor 2 is, so I'm not surprised. And I had some very weird. I'll show you maybe later on Fuji. There's a very long, very fast right-hander, and if you just go off throttle in the LMDH, the rear kind of steps out, snaps, but you don't spin. It's very weird. Do you race ACC tonight? No. Last, we just signed up for a race here, which is not Sebring. They only have Portugal today, and maybe there's a Fuji event or so. They are cycling. So there's no Sebring right now. Now we're just waiting, unfortunately, for the whole thing, the timer to go down for us to join the session, because all the practice servers are full. We can't join that. So we're just waiting for the actual session to come up, but then we hopefully join that. $90, yeah, it is somehow. I don't know why there just can't be enough practice servers. I don't get it. What's the problem having 10 instead of 6? Just have too much. What does it cost to run another server or another session? Like, it's all on the same server, probably. Just another instance. I don't see why you're limited in that regard. Just don't make it painful, guys. It's day one. You have to excel. Why make it painful? Why limit yourself? Oh, we're gonna have 5 people, so let's limit service to 3. What? So anyway, I think we'll get to race at some point. Yeah, no budget. Maybe. I'm still a bit overwhelmed by the menu. There's so much text and menus and everything for, I don't know, not telling me a lot. The cars just auto-rotate off throttle. Well, that's the differential, I guess. And probably running very low coast locking. And so that's why they rotate so much, and then you always stay on throttle a bit, which is weird because on these cars you're supposed to be efficient, right? And not have holding throttle. Like, if you coast, you want to save energy. Oh, I confirmed the email. I joined practice sessions earlier. It just doesn't work now because it's really just full. That's all. It worked before. And also but thanks, Tommy. And also I already had my RF2 account, so it shouldn't be an issue. I joined events before, it's just the game crashed. Oh, interesting. So we have 3, 2, 1 second. Let's see if we'll be able to join the event. Starting servers. I don't know if you see that. That's probably just the camera in the way, right? Yep. So behind the camera, you see a starting service there. That's just the part you won't be able to see. Sorry. Trying to fix GTE-LM, and they are doing that. Why would they make the base setup less? What is that word? Asinine? Join event. Okay, maybe I have to click join event again. Guys, why are you doing this to me? Why does join a net event not join the event? What is so hard? Okay, I go out of the multiplayer. We go back in. Maybe then it works. So we are registered. It is underway. Join event, and it doesn't do anything. What am I supposed to do, guys? I tell you. Well, restart the game. Restart the game. Restart the game. We have patience. We have so much patience. Email verification. I did that, by the way. Already verified, so email not the issue. Yeah. Interesting. I also complained with a support in Discord or whatever. They have awfully low FPS. And then they're like, I just did your we have similar setup. I just ran your settings and I get 90 FPS, not as bad as yours. And I'm like, well, 90 is bad, mate. 90 is bad. Like very. For this kind of hardware. Join event. Oh, now working, yeah. But it's no. Yes. But why is it like that? Like, why? It's the exact same as an R-Factor 2. Like, everything you do seems to be the exact same process, exact same issues, exact same order of events. And I do have a monster of a PC indeed, like the 7800 X3D with a 3080 Ti. It should run good. Steam overlay for FPS. Actually, I run right now to check the FPS. But again, in all other games. Oh, game crashed. Game crashed. It crashed again. And this time... I am trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. It won't let me. It just won't let me get a good experience. Why? Well, we're running out of the 8-minute window that the practice session is running, so it either works now or we're going for the next event. Please, just work. You got 300 FPS. Yeah, I guess the ultra wide seems to be an issue as well for the game. Maybe just pushing too many pixels, but that's the amount of pixels I have. Oh, it loaded very fast this time. Why? Oh, because it's... And it crashed again. But now Afterburner is off. Everything is off, so there are no excuses anymore. There are no excuses. Now I just don't know anymore. Like, it was working before I started the stream because it was working, at least in single player. Played at least 10 minutes without issues or anything and then stopped. But before I could do half a lap. And now it starts crashing again. Nice. Because we don't know. We try again. That's what we do. I don't know what I'm supposed to change. I just go online, click please let me drive, then it loads into the session and dies. You know, maybe we do the graphics to medium. Why is it ultra? No, medium. There you go. Join event. I'm doing nothing, not alt tabbing, not anything. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Yeah, but you see other streamers driving. So if the streaming affects it, it's just me. Oh, one step further. But yeah, the menu, like, is unacceptable still. I get one lap. Oh, the force feedback is way too high. It didn't save that. Ah, yeah. This is so funny. Do you remember earlier when we said escape isn't working? So I added a second button to be the actual escape, which is Q. But this also turns on and off the HUD. Look at it. So we are not able to escape. And because every time I change settings, the game will eventually crash. It never saves the settings, so now my force feedback is super high again. No, I don't get laps, I know. While we're driving, it's not crashed yet. Let's see. It felt like a crash, but we were just teleported to the pits. How kind. But yeah, in multiplayer, also the menu just doesn't work. So I always have to Alt-Tab to go through, then the menu refreshes every time I do Alt-Tab. It looks okay, I think. Start driving. Is it qualifying yet? It is. We cannot change the fuel, can we? Tire management. No tape. Rear wing 5. No, it's all actually fixed, including the... No, fuel is not fixed. Why? So, maybe... Oh yeah, that's horrid. And we can't escape. So that's gonna be interesting. The driving... Let me get to drive before we judge. Because I haven't really driven yet. It's a bit... Let's say it's typical R-Factor 2. You have front end and a wiggly rear. And you can turn way too much. It doesn't really make a difference if you turn 60 or 90 degrees. Like here, it's a bit of a floaty kind of thing. But let's warm up the tire, it gets a bit better. Can we change brake bias? Actually, we can. And can we adjust the TC? We can. So it's not that fixed. So all the onboard controls we can still touch on the fixed set. Corner is a challenge because I have no idea when it comes. There's a 50-meter board on the left, but that's too late. I think from here it's flat out, or it should be. If you trust it. Okay, the rear's a bit loose there. Okay, let's see. We can manage anything useful. Ready for pit stop. Why? I haven't requested anything. Why is the pit menu open? take me years to land that corner. Just coasting around. Oh, that's a lot of thrust needed for that corner. I think it will always work flat, but initially it doesn't really seem like it will. Okay, the YouTube chat has died. Why is the chat dead? And I can't alt-tab because then the car shifts. We're a second down of Toby. There we go. I'll restart chat after Q. If we're still online, hello. Okay, we need to find some time. Looks like the tire's done already. That's not too bad.
Lap 1:35.65.
Even lower, TC. No. No improvement coming here, I think. I think the lower the TC, the better. for the lap time. Okay. Chat is back, by the way. So, first impression. It feels exactly like I remember R Factor 2, honestly. To me personally, there does not seem to be a difference. Let's see how the pit stop minigame is. Oh, we're skipping to the race, apparently. I wanted to tap out and check something, but I forgot what it was. So I guess we'll just drive. How long is the race? How long is the race? Like, here would be a good time to give me the info how long the race is. Is there any info how long the race is anywhere here? Does anybody see that? Because we need some fuel, and I don't exactly know how much. How much fuel do we need? How long is the race? Does anybody know? It doesn't tell me. Where does it tell me how long the race is? Anywhere? I can't see it. 26. Sounds very low. Sounds very low. So we do 30. 15 minute. Okay, so 10 laps. Well, maybe more. Start driving. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, the alt tabbing is awful. 16 minute or 15? And we're screwed either way, I think. I think it's medium graphics. Right now it says 160 FPS on Portimao, it's fine. Medium settings. But on Fuji, for example, it's gonna give me like... And Fuji is gonna have like 90 FPS or something. What does it mean, the red arrows? I kill him, or what is the plan here? Please follow Tobias. I guess we kill him. Will it ever start?
Green, green, let's go.
I think they were faster, so I'm not gonna... Okay, I can go much faster here, apparently. Oh, let's... I'm interested for the line now. Why do I keep following him? PC players dominating R-Factor 2 lobbies. Yeah, the main problem seems to have been MSI Afterburner for me. NVIDIA Afterburner, apparently the game can't work. Yeah, okay, that corner cost me a lot of time before. And that one I'm still blind here. Cheating already. I just lose in some corners later in the lap. Still have no confidence on the brake. Just there. Oh, I'm probably here now. Yeah. Like 2 corners for me where I lose everything. I feel like I'm barely touching the brake. So it could in theory maybe go way later. But I don't know. I have no reference whatsoever there. Nope. It's fixed setup, so we can't. That was 36.39. Fight harder, guys. I get a feeling the smoke is wrong. They're not actually outbraking themselves all the time. I'm so early on the brake. It's way too early, and then I keep missing it still. The fuel is enough. Potential, yes. The question is if they use it. Come on, turn. Lost half a second? The track has zero references for braking. It's so difficult to see anything. Not sure this is good for the left front. I can't see their lap times. Also weird. Repackaged out factor too. No doubt. Definitely have enough fuel. Still doesn't tell me their lap times. 6.05. front left is so dead. But yeah, I lose like 2 or 3 tenths in that corner every lap and I can't figure it out. Can't see anything I could relate to. Understeer now. And I think I'm careful with the tire. I'm not sliding. I'm not pushing over the limit, I think. A long lookup. You don't really hear anything about the lockup though, or feel. How long is the race still? 1 minute 30. Okay.
Time 1:36.45.
Did he almost spin? Every single time. They see something I don't. Okay, no steering left. It's very, at least here in the LMP2, it's very vague if you lock up. I don't have any sound indicating it's locking up. And you just get understeer, like, a lot. How's the tire model compared to R Factor 2? It's the same, guys. It's the same. It is R Factor 2. Don't try to see anything else in it. This is R Factor 2. Period. Yeah, okay. Maybe lower BB. And it's loud because it didn't save my settings earlier, I think. And this is awful. That I have to always go Alt Tab in order to see the menu refresh. Like, this is insane. We're just 0.6 a lap slower, period. But yeah, maybe it's the brake bias. Maybe gotta go lower there. So let's see. Well, how do we go back to the menu? There. Let's see. So what is up next? Generating results may take up to 2 minutes. Maybe I don't care then. Why does it show 4th and not the 1st place? Why does it say everything twice? Clean laps, clean 6, 4 invalid. Okay, don't care. Nothing is next level in this time mode. It's exactly R Factor 2. Like, nothing here is any different. Like, if you put me in R Factor 2 and didn't tell me, I wouldn't notice. There's nothing next level about it. Just the same so far. So, Fuji GTE fix. It's weird that it forces you to swap around. It's a bit odd. 5 minutes, so maybe we get a practice lap this time around. And now we get the whole Bob topic, which is awful. So I rather do the LMP2, honestly. Blah 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 blah. So now we're sitting here 5 minutes again, right? Because all the practice sessions are full. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Could also be better. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is R Factor 2 with a bit of a fresh menu, which is just everything resorted, repackaged, but it's not actually a new menu, I'd say. You still have too many options. It's still buggy to use, or even worse to use, honestly, right now. I'll not make it into a practice session, let's face it. I'll probably have to restart the game 3 times to actually join. No, Emil, this is wrong. Like, this is wrong. Some cars on R Factor 2 had this problem, but by far not all cars. There are some cars where it was penalizing already and you couldn't slide around. So this is like R Factor 2, you have to judge car by car because they can all have different tires. So this is not true. Hey, Mr. J. Warren. I think it's R Factor 2. I don't see anything very new in it or so. And it's, apart from the sim, the game part is so bug ridden. And the menu is so overwhelming and uncooperative. Like, it's not leading you around. It's in your way. Yeah, I mean, I'll play this today, but I don't know. I don't see like, oh wow, this is great. I need to play this tomorrow. Like, I don't have that feeling, I have to say. It's okay, but it doesn't I don't know, there's nothing in it where I say, wow, this is a unique experience. This is new. This is very different. This is what I want. Oh, we didn't have that before. We were just driving around in cars, and there's a bit of vagueness in the steering wheel, especially on the front axle. The rear, I think, perfectly fine. The front axle is vague in most cars. Like the initial turn in is sharp, but then there's some, I don't know, some gooey, doughy, whatever, vague unknown space. You can turn more, but it doesn't really do anything. Well, Michi Hoyer was driving awful in Affected 2, maybe. Yeah, but the thing is, like, they start over. Okay, let's do the menu again. And then they come up with the same solution. Like, that can't be. It just can't be. I don't know why the screen is cluttered with so much stuff. I don't know. What do you mean physics-wise you like it? You can't judge the physics. You can just drive around and think like, oh, it does what I expect. I'm not sure. There's no differences to Affected 2, personally thinking. At least when I last played Affected 2, like the Formula cars, they were much more crisp. This is again a bit more vague. Nothing that sticks out, nothing that we haven't felt before or so in other games, I would say. I don't see the uniqueness about it. I don't see the newness about it. I have to update. Yeah, essentially it's that, I think. Event underway. So servers are started, but I cannot join the event yet. Now I can. We click, we see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. The UI is just, everything is just sorted differently, but there's still way too many options. And you have a menu with a sub menu with a sub menu, and then you have things appearing in this menu, and they again appear in this menu, and it just does not make sense. And most of them you don't even want to touch, you just want to drive. Well, Rody, then this is exactly the same. This is exactly the same. I mean, it starts, okay? And we don't have to install the mods and get like screwed up with that. But so actually, again, guys, please just tell me while we are in the screen, please tell me where we have information of how long the race is. There's no information how long the race is once you're in the session. Why? Why? Why are you not telling me? Why do I have to guess? Why is the fix set up for a maybe 15-minute race fueled for 1 hour? Why? Maybe I'm expecting too much, but I don't think this is too much to ask, really. Oh, the menu refreshed itself once without alt-tabbing. Okay, I think we just start driving now. Maybe we start driving. I clicked the button at least. We do. Yes, I still have to do the alt-tab thing. It was gone in single player, but it's back in multiplayer for unknown reasons. And you see on the left side of the screen the messages overlapping one another. The top one is still from the last race. Oh, FFB might be too high, but we'll see. And the Porsche looks weird. It looks like it's driving in the ground. Nice. It's gonna take forever. Actually, the thing is, I don't remember. But you're making the mistake of pretending this is a new game. It isn't. It's an old game. Or the same game with a new logo. It literally drives the same, mate. Well, I'm on medium settings because anything above that is absolutely horrible frame-wise. This right now is good. Just see how the rear rotates around me. I'm not on the brake, I'm not trailing. I'm just coasting, okay? And then turning the wheel. And now the rear rotates around me. Like crazy. No pedal, just steering. And the rear comes around. I'm not sure. But this is exactly what I know from R Factor 2. This is graphically the best? No way. No, not at all. Thanks. Maybe cold tires, we'll see in a lap or two. Look, the Porsche is in the ground, or? That looks weird. Let's stay behind him. Oh, he's gonna let us by, so not working. But yeah, he looks very weird. Drives like negative toe, if you ask me. A bit of shopping trolley. A bit. Not like all the time, but in like certain driving situations. Like in coasting with too much steering angle, then the rear comes around. But I can't play high settings because the FPS are horrible.
9.39.03.
At 1.6 seconds off. Nice. I think we have more time in it. Easily. Try brake a bit later here. I can still do later. Well, 1.2 seconds found, not 1.6 yet. There's a relative top right corner, my camera might be blocking it, sorry.
Lap 137.77.
This teleporting in the pits is a bit brutal, I have to say. So back to the setup menu, and we probably still have too much fuel. Does anybody by now know Well, I'm just gonna leave it at that because it's so weird. You want to exit? No, I want to drive. VR guy racing? I don't know, because maybe more people are playing, but that's the only thing. But other than that, I agree. They could have just done the same in R-Factor 2 by deleting the other content. But it's hard to sell when you say, okay, give us €30 and we'll delete all the unnecessary content. 16-minute race, okay. What's the lap time here? 1:30 something. 10 laps, 11 maybe. .35 in Ferrari, well. Maybe it was 36 is earlier for me. Yeah, the diff is super welded on power, but okay. Makes sense. I think Ferrari even requests that, Tortellini. When you release a game, Ferrari needs to be OP. Look at all the screenshots as well, Tortellini, you might find something interesting. On all the screenshots where you have a Ferrari with other cars, the Ferrari is ahead. Ferrari is not screwing around. Fuel consumption is something I want to see. That was overkill. Okay. Oh, what was that? Why does it squeak like a road car? Yeah, there's more menus indeed. Oh, I can brake so much later than that. Wie gefällt mir die Fahrphysik? Es ist wie R-Factor 2, es rutscht ein bisschen rum. Kann man so machen. Ich weiß nicht, ob es mich abholt. 36.9. That's a second off the Ferrari, Tots, you say? Maybe I need to push a bit more. Too much, maybe. Oh boy. I feel that could go faster with a better line. Hate to say it, but driving wise, this reminds me of Rennsport. That's not good. The whole floatiness. Which, knowing that Rennsport is kind of lending, let's use that word, lending data from R-Factor 2 Not surprising. I feel we want to turn off the TC already. Ah, they zero camber, that makes no sense.
Lap 136.92.
Okay, let's try once more, a proper lap maybe. No, it seems the rear's already overcooked 2 laps in. You'll have one fast lap, it seems. The grip is already worse in the second and third lap, no chance. You see that sliding around, that's very Rennsporty. Look at this. Oh. We get some squeaking eventually. I think that's new. Tire squeal is new. But yeah, we don't really need to do another lap with this tire. It doesn't work. Well, Gabriel, I think as a game it's not working so far. It's working maybe... No. I think there are too many issues still.
140.52.
And the driving is not a revelation. Like, it's everything we already know. There's no new stuff here. At least it doesn't feel like new stuff. It feels like R-Factor, in my opinion. Which isn't the worst thing, right? Nobody complained about R-Factor driving, except this bit of floatiness here that I'm trying to just show. Maybe we do find time, if I don't screw it up now. Where do we brake? When the tire squeal starts, then you actually get more grip again on the rear. That's very weird. Like, turn it in. Like, I'm driving way too harsh. Like, once it gets the squeal, it catches itself. There's like a protection, a spin protection. That's how it sounds. Yeah, when the squeaking starts, the car actually gets a tiny bit more grip again, so you don't spin. That's how it feels. Okay, that was more time in it, but I failed. Can I change the fuel map to something other than lean? Well, there's no... I guess that's part of the... Oh, race lean. Race. Qualifying. Oh! There's my lap time! Why do you make it a fixed setup series and then you can change everything that's performance relevant? Like, that's what scares beginners away, because it's shit. Well, the server doesn't allow any settings, so even if I had something set up wrong, it wouldn't work on the server.
Ladies and gentlemen, please start your...
Oh, now it's 8:10, so it's all Ferraris. Okay, we found the BOP. Nice. But I think if I use more... So, 16 minutes, we said, so I need a bit more fuel. How much is that going to be? Will be like 10 laps, right? So something like this should do. Will it make it even worse if I tell you that the color mix is only 0.001 faster? Thanks, Dennis. Didn't you promise, like, the new driving heaven? Jesus. 25 should do? Well, we take 30. Doesn't matter. I couldn't change the tape, it was locked. But you see the red lights ahead, guys? It looks really pixelated. GTE and LMP2 are on the old tire model. Only hypercars have the new. Look, these are the things that they really should tell us. I think. No? Oh, that's awful. Like the left arrow is the right arrow and the right arrow is the left arrow. So if I click left on the brake bias, it goes up. And if I go right on the brake bias, it goes down. Thank you for nothing. Because they have the GTEs, there is no 296 GTE. Is this the start? I guess we start in second.
Green flag, let's go.
Oh. That's a little warning. No, we cover inside, I think. Let's see where they drive. Ferraris look better than the Porsches, at least they're not driving in the ground. Ow! How is that line not causing a better exit for me? How is he accelerating away? But yeah, I still have the, on the left side, do you see it on the left side of the screen? I still have the messages of the race before.
Lap 1.
Where Toby Pepper left the session at the end of the race. Why do I still get that? Like, I loaded into a new session with new messages. And the game crashed earlier because of NVIDIA after, not NVIDIA. MSI Afterburner didn't like the tiniest of undervolting. Or it just doesn't like the app, I don't know. I just turned it off. But yeah, they just have more speed in the car, lol. No chance whatsoever. Look where the leader is, he's completely gone. we're staying somewhat with them. And then let's find another Falvins.
Lap 1:37.58.
Oh, missed the breakpoint, but still worked somehow. Less optimized with a fresh menu with the same functions in a different order. Not a better order, a different order. Dennis, do we just run TC off or? Get slipstream? Doesn't feel like it.
Lap 1:37.25.
We gained 1/10, maybe 1.5. Oh, scared him into a lockup. Nice. He's completely out of position, still turns faster. Nice. Getting a lap tab any second. More slipstream now? Competing with iRacing? Well, that's a straight no. No chance.
That time was a 1:37.82.
Engine map is on quali, guys. I didn't plan to. Yeah. Difficult. He was way faster.
138.07.
Yeah, the radio voice seems to be the old one. Is he really locking up all the time, or is it just multiplayer being weird? Interesting. My wheel is now vibrating because of a single tiny lockup. Wow. When he puts the power down, he makes a jump like 10 meters away. So we have to drive Ferrari, is it that? That's the conclusion. Yep. No chance I'll ever pass him, I think.
Lap 137.76.
Well, I guess the car's way faster. We'll find out. I'll drive it later. Now that tire is gone. Yep. So, won't be in a better position. Do we have tire info? 75. I need radar. Where is he? There. My steering wheel is going berserk from the flat spots. It's just R factor 2, Darius. That's my opinion, basically. This is Fuji, Jakob. Ah, sorry. I'm too late.
138.09.
Oh, we're gapping him at least, but we're not catching the others ahead. Annoying. If I hate one thing, it's the downshift protection noise. That is the most awful thing. The beep. The no. When the car is giving me the no. That's the most worst. The worst thing.
That time was a 1:37.09.
Drive straight, maybe. Define alive. Yeah, that's a shopping trolley thing here. The car just floats around. That's what I meant with Rensport. So that's the tire model they lent. Well, I think the tire temps in the HUD are surface and the ones in the dash are core. We stopping here? Okay. It's all okay, but it's not like 8/10 faster. That's what the Ferrari is. Okay. Can swap away from KPA to PSI or bar. I don't know. Units. Gameplay. At least not in this menu, sir. Graphics. Maybe here? Metric. You can have Imperial. But not sure that's better. Well, maybe we do Imperial units, but KPH. Maybe it's that we're after. But then we get gallons instead of liters, so no. No. That's not smart. So we leave everything as is. Okay, can we leave? Because this has ended, right? Current session, exit, yes. Oops. Five pints. Okay, let me check. I think. Do we gain 25, or is 25% what we gained, or is 25% where we are? Because we had 15 the race before. And if we gained 25, then we'd have a total of 40. Or we gained another 10. Which would mean we have 25, but then I don't know, the issues were less than last race, so we should have gained more. If, however, it is 25, then the bar is wrong. Like, that shows more like a third than a quarter, right? And if it's 40, then it shows a third instead of 40%, which would be here. So, what is this? And this is certainly not 4.5%, so I guess we gained 4.5% to get to the new rank, and we gained 25, but then this doesn't add up, so no clue. I think I hit that Ferrari once or so. Yeah, like they are more sensitive. I agree, and but the issue is we are stuck. We are stuck with the LMP2s. Oh, I finished 16th in one of the races. The game crashed. Thank you. Maybe you don't rate that. Seriously, that's so bad. 25% of 0 is still 0. Yeah, that's probably it. So we're back here. Maybe register 4 minutes. So at least we have a good rhythm, but switching cars is awful. And we'll take it. We'll take it. And I'll go P, and then we do one more race, I guess. If it lets us. What is MGS? Motorsport games. Ah, there we go. Yeah, skill issue when the game crashes. kinda correct. Because I dared optimize my GPU. And by the way, in the menu, I allegedly have 380 FPS. Doesn't look like it though. Metal Gear Solid, yeah. I'll be right back. I'll be right. And we do a final one. Ja, bist du. Na, komm mal hier. Komm mal hier. Do we have a visitor? Senior, come here. Up. Senior. Hey, up. Mouse. Hmm? So again, 16 minutes. Fast rolling. Type private, whatever that means. So I'm driving alone, I guess. 550 to 8 brake buys. I will. Maybe lower fuel. Ich want to go to my house. Oh ja. Müde? Hm? Müde? Ja. Senior, guck mal hier. Did they put in rain? I think. Yeah. At least in single player, you can select rain sessions, but I have not started one yet. Maybe I should try. Engine and fuel map. Oh, it's awful. Like, but in the GTE, that didn't do anything, at least. Ja, du gut. Jody was driving rain. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll check that after this race, but I'm not sure. Depends how it goes. At least so far, we didn't die in a race. Starting service. First impression. Oh, drives like R Factor. Let's see. It's weird that, you know, everybody who's starting the game, just to give a thought here. Everybody who's starting the game new and hasn't been playing R Factor 2 before is starting from safety rating 0, which automatically puts you in either GTE or LMP2, but online you cannot drive the LMDH. The problem, as we heard, is in the LMP2 and the GTE, you do not have the new tire model, whatever is actually new. Okay, I'd say it felt a tiny bit different, but maybe not tons. So everybody who's coming to this game now drives R Factor 2. Like even more than they already do, right? But because they put them on the old tire model. And just why? Just why? Everybody's coming to this game to drive the LMDH, and then you force everybody through the LMP2 and the GTE online. Davey, the issue was apparently that I had MSI Afterburner running to control my voltage of this GPU a bit, so it doesn't run that hot and blah blah blah, which is fine in anything else, but it's not fine in this R Factor 2.5. Yeah, you have 8-minute practice, and when I can join, it's at best 7 minutes left. Indeed, indeed. But same on iRacing, really. Yeah, like I don't want to level up through LMP2 and GTE, and I don't even know how many stupid races I'll have to do. Just let me drive the cars that everybody is coming for in this game. Everybody's coming to this game to drive the LMDH, not the LMP2 and not the GTEs. Yeah, same for me, Davey. Same for me. Didn't like it. So, are service starting, or is my UI not refreshing? Do we join practice? No. Should we join the event? Potentially. Do we go again? Do I have to restart the game? Who knows? Do we restart the game? Maybe another minute. But we're not getting any practice, I guess. Yeah, Stockholm is enough to smart power town. And also to heat this room infinitely. Starting service. I guess I restart the game. I have a feeling the UI is not refreshing. Wow. But at least it's not a forced crash. That's new. Post-processing by advanced optical effects. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. No, 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 no. I don't care. Intro videos. Every game should get rid of them after the first start. There's no point to them. Except annoying the user. Okay, servers are still starting, so I guess it's not happening. Probably get safety rating reduction because the servers are not starting. Shall we bet? Shall we bet? 100% sure. So I'm driver rank 3 bronze, whatever that is. Safety rating is 0 bronze. Whatever that is. Generating results? Don't generate results. I don't care for results. I just want to drive, which apparently seems impossible. Nice. So we have no skipped frames on the stream, so I think the buffering is your end. What I have to do to, I mean, I can drive it in single player, of course, but I can't drive it in multiplayer, which is what we're here for. And I guess level up the safety rating. Like here, the intermediates, they need SR, SO, S0, silver 0, I guess, and this is gold 0. In order to drive the hypercars, I need silver 0, and I don't really know what I have. Yeah, I guess I have to have clean races to level up, but I can't have races because the servers are not starting. So good, good, nice. Hello, counterclockwise. And you always think, am I doing something wrong? Because you have 0 trust in the menu. Okay. There's no practice sessions. Starting servers since forever, which is not happening. So I guess this event is cancelled. Yeah. Is it dead? Is it dead? Oh no. And they also have a 5-minute timer on their Discord. Very good. 2 days? Well, yeah, it should have been just 1. Well, I don't know. I guess that is not happening. Where is the support here? So I do one more game restart, maybe? Maybe it fixes. It's on my end. Maybe it's on their end. We will never know. We will never know. Oh, now Zapsy, I saw it. The text actually said I had contact with myself. That's nice. That's the floating of the car. It floats so much the front can touch the rear. Service still starting, so I guess we're not getting that race. Some admin is on it, potentially. Physically building a server. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the race is going without us. That's my feeling right now. How are they not monitoring on day one if every race is actually starting? Because also on Discord, I'm the only one bringing it up. So maybe it's just me that I didn't get into the race, but everybody else did. So again, we'll get a safety rating reduction, which will kind of prevent me even longer from going for the LMDH, which is unacceptable. Nice. What do you mean they don't have enough servers? I mean, they schedule the amount of races. It can't have more races than they have scheduled. Okay, so we're not driving, I guess. What LFM always starts. Didn't have a single LFM issue. It all sounds so weird. Because if they have a certain amount of slots, maybe display the amount of slots you have. And don't let more people register than you have slots. Like, this is also predictable. This is the standard issues that can come up. Well, I guess we're not having that. Can I unregister? Nope. Everything is just loading. So maybe their backend is dead. But then again, nobody else is complaining. So I feel I was dropped from the backend. Okay, so it's dead. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. No answer as well, so guess we go single player. We wanted to check rain, didn't we? I can't even click on it. Can't even see it. Starting servers. Hmm. Okay, well, we tried. I told them on Discord. I told them on Discord. Looking into it. So single player is always race weekend. So what do we drive? What do we actually drive? People like Sebring for whatever reason, so maybe we try Sebring. In the hypercar. Oh, Toyota is not bad. Maybe we take the Toyota. And we wanted rain, so let's go rain, I guess. Well, no, actual rain, please. Not like 60% or 70, like actual chance. Light rain, heavy rain, storm. We do rain. Or is rain chance the rain amount? Nobody knows. So just making sure we have 2 slots of that, whatever the other 5 slots mean. Weather buttons don't work on your computer? Well, F. That's on you, mate, I'm sure. That's on you. Pretty sure that's on you. Can only be your fault. Impossible to be the game. Let's remove the other classes because performance, I guess. And just drive with a couple hypercars. Let's see. No, it's more or less working. Like, it doesn't crash anymore. It was MSI Afterburner that crashed it. Chance of rain across length of race session. So why is there 5 slots? So it's like 12 minutes in a 1-hour session with 5 slots. We are loading. That's a long loading time. Ah, painful. Well, at least it starts and works and you can drive and all, but the driving is still like, oh yeah, okay, we know that type of driving. But that is because the GTE and LMP2 are literally 1-to-1 copies from rFactor 2. So why are they even giving us that on day 1? It makes no sense. Give us the LMDH, just let us drive LMDH without this whole safety rating mess you need to go through. Interesting. I can start driving now. The menu didn't refresh, so we wouldn't. The menu still doesn't refresh. So is it actually raining? Then we probably don't want to drive a medium. We want to drive a wet. And does anybody know pressures? I guess not. So we'll just reduce virtual energy. So we're not doing fuel. We're doing virtual energy. I guess we'll find with 60% virtual energy. Sebring, why does he point left? Don't you drive out to the right in Sebring? Oh no, because they literally... Oh, they make us drive through the entire paddock again. Thank you. Thank you. Good stuff. Wiper slow off auto. Does it do anything? Ah, it does. Okay, we do auto. Where are we even? This is the wrong way. Why do we drive Sebring reverse? Oh no, so last corner, that's where we are. I thought it was T1. WEC uses different pits. This is so pointless. Maybe need to brake earlier. No contact. Yeah, the GTEs have good brakes. I think the LMDH, they kinda don't. Okay. I guess the AI has a wet setup when we don't. Wow, okay. I'm not sure the... Well, anyway. Oh, that's some whining. Well, I saw that coming, but I still tried. Okay. It's just very slippery. That's all, pretty much. So how do you heat wet tires? Just crank the wheel. Oh, tiny bit of heat. Okay, once you have... Oh, there was some graphic glitches with the water on the curb. That is not good. It's falling apart. Well, I have lowest pressure. People said always lowest pressure, so I think we're good. This isn't ACC where you have some magic correct pressure. Lowest is best pressure. Like, lowest is the magic pressure. Let's see. Oh, we could see the setup if the screen refreshed. Let's see what we could do. No tape, okay. More wing, okay. Advanced setup. Alt tab, powertrain. Thank you. Fuel capacity. Well, do we want to change the capacity or do we want to change the amount we have in the tank? Which is weird. But who cares? Okay. Well, I if anything, I probably go for Suspension. Do some things there. We can close the ducts on the rear bit, I guess. Maybe that will generate some temperature. Suspension. We want to be soft, I guess, in the wet. That spring as well, I guess. Let's just see what happens. The thickness of the packers. Stiff elements that limit the distance the suspension can compress. Typically, packers are used to prevent the underside of the car from hitting the road when pushed. So, what does it mean? We have more packer now, or we have less packer now? Do we have gap to the packer, or is it the packer size? Who knows? Maybe we don't want as much rake as well in the wet. I'm just guessing around here. And what else do we have? Dampers I probably won't touch because it doesn't matter. That's a lot of toe-in for ACC people. Anti-roll bar, we probably want less for wet conditions, and we'll also do a quick class here. Can we do 0? Detached. Let's find out. Why? 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 Why do we have to drive out of the paddock? It's so pointless. Where's the, like... nice. Where's the advantage doing it that way? And why do... I mean, I'm stuck in the pit limiter for 40 seconds. Why? Who gains from that? Like, who like, hey, this is great. This is helping me here. This is making it a better experience. Okay. Why is he slowing down so much now? Oh. I think I broke the setup potentially. Maybe it didn't do correct changes. No, I think the... Nah, I definitely changed something that I shouldn't have changed because this is indeed undrivable. Good, maybe we don't touch the setup. Look how many clicks is it to get into the car setup? No, it's evenly changed. It's evenly changed. I didn't feel like I changed that much. Why would everything be broken now? Where was the roll bar? Chassis. Here. Maybe we don't want it detached. Brake pedal force? Why? I can just brake less if that's an issue. Hey Dave, by the way. Where's my mouse? Oh yeah, let's drive out of the pit again for 50 seconds. Oh. I'll just turn the pit limit off. I think I might have deactivated the rules. Let's find out. Stop and go penalty. Well, I don't care. Well, let's say mixed is probably the best description. Because the menu is just the same mess that R Factor 2 was. There's no change, really. Maybe it's just very, very wet. Well, I'm not seeing much, so I guess it's very wet. Well, some reflections cause a few issues here. They are super pixelated. 8-bit reflections. For me, it's pretty much R Factor 2 driving wise. You have this typically vague front. Oh, okay, it's not just me. The AI as well. Is he slowing down now? It looks very weird, like... And you don't feel those puddles at all. Nothing in the force feedback when you go through the puddles, they just don't exist, they are only visual. Okay. How slow do we have to go? Like, these puddles they are not there. Look. Well, it's slippery. Okay, we tested that. Yeah, especially in the rain. You feel the weight. Okay, I was gonna do one online race. Let me see how online looks right now. It's back to the GTE, but I don't want to do that again. Like, starts in 11 minutes. I think I'm done here for now, guys. Maybe we'll do a session tomorrow morning or something, but it's been exhausting, to say the least. And that they're forcing us through the GTEs and LMP2s online without allowing us to drive the hypercars, and you first need to level up. This is the worst thing. Everybody's coming to this game for the hypercars. And then you're forced to drive LMP2 and GTE on the old tire model from R Factor. Make it make sense, please. Yes, I feel it still has weird driving quirks. It floats around weirdly, if you ask me. Especially, I mean, when it's the old tire model on LMP2 and GTE, it does make sense. So I'd love to do the hypercars actually, but maybe give it one more lap in the hypercar in the dry too. Maybe leave on a good experience, okay? I think I liked Fuji. Event settings. Why is it wet? We want weather to be dry. It's so weird. Like when you're go into these settings, okay? Where's the back button? If I go back, okay, it works. Earlier it sent me back to the main menu. Well, what it does now. We're starting all over again. Okay, it kept all the things. Okay, then it's all right. No issue. We don't want those. We don't want those. We just want to drive along really quickly. Crashed 5 times. Do you have MSI Afterburner running or any other tool that changes your GPU? Have you modified your GPU basically via software? Well, the pedal force is... Yeah, Dennis, hey, and it doesn't sound like a good choice, does it? And the thing is, it's still like all the settings underneath, it's still all R factor 2. It's just kind of all put into a pod, and they were shaking it, and they put it all in a new place. So everybody from R factor 2 is confused, and everybody new is confused anyway. So now everybody's confused. Yeah, you need to turn that off. The game doesn't like if you do any changes to your GPU. Was the same for me. The game starts working if you just turn off your Afterburner or whatever you use right now. It will work. Setup. And then so I clicked on the button. The menu does not react until I press Alt-Tab. Then the menu reacts. These things are so much beyond me. You have no clue. Every click in the menu, I have to do this. Every click. How much camber do we run on these? I guess more. What's maximum? I guess we run maximum, right? Everybody runs maximum 4. We came from 1.4, so we added 2.6. Let's see how much the rear has. I suspect 3.2. No, 3. Okay, I'll just give it a quick test, and then I think we're done here. Doesn't matter really for fuel. Let's just go. Control X to fast forward through the pits. Are you serious? Well, you don't really need VSync, I'd say. Yeah. Yes, I tried the suggestions with VSync, turn it on, turn it off. Everybody's just saying the opposite and it doesn't do anything, so... It is a bit floaty, I have to say. You can. The microphone is on. You should, yeah, it's all good. Don't use VSync within game. It's for when FPS are beyond max monitor. Blah. What? That makes no sense. Well, I don't use it anyway, so. Steering angle's fine, no issue. It kind of auto-detects that well. No, on brake they are just not good. That was 160 meters. Nice dip. Well, I can lock up, so it's not bad. I guess they're just heavy and quite fast.
Time 1:32.51.
Let's brake a little earlier, I guess. Still a bit deep. Track with a lot of patience needed. Yeah, it drives like one, right?
Lap 1:30.17.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe the driving. But it's the same pretty much, just not as extreme as the GTEs and LMP2s. You have a bit of a vague front, you have a loose rear. Like, doesn't matter if you turn 90 or 180 degree. But you need to control the diff here on the power. What a fight with Sebastian Biami. Hey Colin, yeah, it is. It is. It was MSI Afterburner that it didn't like.
29.77.
I feel the throttle application is quite similar to iRacing. Just iRacing is a bit more penalizing with the TC then. And how the tire is bad for a longer period of time after overdriving it. But you have a much more crisp front end than iRacing, and here it's all a bit wishy-washy. But you can't push hard, like you have to drive careful all the time pretty much. So it's not easy, it's a challenge. Is it credible? I don't know, it's probably fine. Is it exciting? I don't know.
Time 129.41.
I guess it's not wrong. Oh, but I'm exhausted. So I think it's 30 euros right now. Yeah, I think field of view and camera is okay. No need to change anymore there. Regen wine. Yeah, I think sounds okay. The driving's okay. Like the LMDH is much more sharp than the GTE and LMP2. Not as vague. Very sensitive on power. I think the issues of that game will not lie in the driving, as we know. Like, so the same statement we keep making about R Factor for years. Good sim, bad game. And the first day here did not leave the impression that this is going to change much. Let's say it this way. The menu is still the biggest weakness, which is a problem. Versus Automobilista. Actually, I think Automobilista is much more crisp, much more direct. Leaves much less questions as what you need to do. Much less sensitive, I guess. In some regards, probably more forgiving in Automobilista. But I feel more direct, more connected to the driver. So it's more intuitive to drive in AMS2 than it is here, I'd say. Well, generally AMS2 does, but not in the LMDH. Like those are pretty sharp. And the sliding doesn't get you anywhere in the LMDH. It works in the GT3s, but not in the LMDH. It doesn't like that very much. Like you can do it, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't help at the end of the day. Okay. So somehow this broke my streaming scene, so I have to rebuild that. I'll just end. I'm happy it worked eventually. But there are a couple issues, to say the least. And I'm not sure it's going to find its place. Because everything the game has and does is already there elsewhere with more players in a functioning way. I'm not sure what they want to replace. iRacing, IMSA? Tough luck, I'd say. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll potentially see you tomorrow, but we're definitely seeing you on Thursday evening for Pro Series, ACC. And tomorrow I'll have to see. For now, bye.